How is everybody doing this evening? Of course, as always, I'm going to take your silence as good because I can't hear you speak. It's been a fun day of a lot of different Hyperdash matches. Hope you took the time to take a look at them live. If not, do check out our YouTube channel, Dash League Network, so you can get caught up on all of the exciting action that was going on today. Let's see here. This should be a fun one. Phoenix versus Dark. Looking forward to this. Let's see here. We will be starting off on Launchpad, then Rock and Quarry, and of course, if it goes to overtime, we'll be seeing everybody on Stadium. Just hanging out while folks filter into the server. It looks like we only have 3 members of Dark there and 2 of Phoenix so far, so we're just hanging out. I figured the screen with the moving background is slightly more exciting than an empty lobby. But you be the judge. If somebody in the chat could please let me know if you can hear me, it would really be useful. I don't know, I can hear myself, so that's good. I can hear me, so we're good. Alrighty. So we're just where we're filling this out. If you're joining us, I'm Mr. Popular. This is Dash League Network, and you've come to see Phoenix face off against Dark.
Oi, what's up?
Oh, whoa, I got multiple people joining me in the booth here. Who's this? Life, CB, and Anonymous.
You are very popular.
No, they don't just let you choose your own names, you know?
Mr. Popular, you know.
That's Mr. Popular to you.
Yeah, that's Mr. Popular.
Well, welcome, guys. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. What about you?
Can't complain. It's a nice afternoon. It's actually gorgeous here. Felt kind of bad being inside all day, but...
It's a beautiful rainy day where I'm at. Best place to be is inside.
Gotta love the rain. Whereabouts are you, if you don't mind me asking?
Strangely enough, I'm in San Diego where we don't get rain that often.
Let's say you guys don't get rain there at all.
That's why I can be here on the cast today. It's the one day a year it rains.
One day a year. Well, so by the way, is the screen sharing Discord working well for y'all? Can you see it?
Yeah.
Excellent.
I just see the placeholder.
Oh, really? Try and make it bigger, or try and view it. Should be working.
All I see is game will begin soon.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, it's a placeholder. That's all that's there.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's got a moving background, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
But watch this. So I've been playing around with this a little bit today and yesterday. Wow, because they're not even all in the server yet. Oh no, they're finally all there, but they're doing strats. So, but check this out. So today's maps are gonna be. Oh, come on now. Making me look bad. There we go. Today's maps are going to be Launchpad, Quarry, and Stadium if we end up going to that.
Nice.
And it looks like they're starting to
We'll see.
filter out, so let's
Oh, they can?
Nope. Now they can. My
Ah,
audio
okay,
should be
there
back.
you go. Alright.
Bring up the stream just in case on my other
Yeah,
device.
I've got it up, so I'm watching the chat.
Welcome to all who are out there on the stream.
I'm your host, Mr. Popular. This is joining me in the booth. I've got CB and Anonymous, and this is Dark vs. Phoenix, presented on the Dash League Network.
Cycle 2.
We're just gonna keep. How much more stuff can we pull out on this?
I don't know. We were
What other
talking a lot of stuff.
specifications that we can pull out on this
Uh,
match. This is round 1 of match 2, third set.
Where they're guaranteed. You want to put it up again, the maps that they're going to play, in case they missed it?
Yeah, we can do that. Yeah, absolutely. Where did that button go? So today we're going to have Launchpad, Quarry, and if it goes as far as it needs, Stadium.
We were mentioning a little earlier that, slight spoiler alert, is that the last 2 matches for Phoenix have come down to a control point. Oh, but we see them starting with Launchpad. You guys have any quick early predictions while we have our 20 seconds set up? Who you guys take Launchpad?
so, my predictions for Launchpad, I'm pretty sure Phoenix might take this.
Here we go.
But if we were to go further on to Corey, I would say Dark, because previous ARC members on this, so I'm pretty sure they would have some good Corey strat.
Dark had amazing payload strat back in the day, and I probably hold that they're still going to, and it's all going to come down to whether or not you can get pre-checkpointed, and that's their Rocketeer. And I'm waiting to see who Dark pulls out. If it's Odd's always been one of the best Rocketeers in the business, and I could see him single-handedly keeping them from getting there. That being said, both these teams are amazing, and both know how to do coordinated pushes, so Phoenix has just been stellar this season so far at that, so I would probably lean towards them as well and agree with you there, Anonymous.
Yeah.
Brought in the drone, so we've actually got a camera on that, so I'll bring that in.
Okay.
Is it me, or is it that, like, the drone is stuck on, like, the lobby of Doc?
Yeah, it looks like we're still in the spawn.
Yeah.
Blue.
Oh, no, it's on a play. It was supposed to be on. It's on .com. He's not moving.
Oh,
no,
.com might have lagged out.
He isn't. Oh, there we go. Okay.
There we go.
Yep,
His internet finally caught up.
That
I think
was weird.
that's the .com curse, right?
Yeah, that seems about right.
We're gonna have to make fun of him like they used to make fun of Doofus back in the day. His mom's streaming too many Netflix.
Look, man, you gotta have that Netflix, man.
There we go. A lot of trading going on back and forth here. That was Ichigo just getting taken out by Skibas.
The card just keeps moving, though. They're not stopping.
Yeah. Cards already about to be at 20. Already on top of the hill of 4:30 seconds.
That's great time so far. If they make it to the hill at the bottom of 4, they're basically guaranteed checkpoint typically.
Yeah.
I mean, one thing I will say about that I know about this game is there's no guarantees. Unless you're literally out of time and it's not physically possible, anything can happen.
It's true. It looks like we have a little bit of cart stoppage here as they make their way halfway down the hill.
This is looking pretty good for them. We will continue taking answers on that poll in the chat there for who you think is going to take Launchpad until we get to checkpoint, and then I'll close it up.
I say till we get to bridge.
Oh, there you go. You want to do it till bridge or till top of the hill?
Let's do, I say checkpoint.
I mean, they're making great time. They're at the bottom of the hill, and there's 3 minutes left. Once they make that curve, I mean, we see most teams, I think the average is 30 seconds left by the time they hit the bridge if they're going to get pre-checkpointed. If not, a lot of teams can make it in that last 30-second push.
Well, if you make it to the bridge, yeah, like you're saying, 30 seconds is going to give you a lot of time. Overtime on this map for the checkpoint can be everything. So, I mean...
Yeah, and the distance, at least for this first checkpoint to get from blue spawn to card, is pretty close.
Mm-hmm.
It's only equivocally, I think, about 4 dashes if timed properly. Oh, God, there's a lot of back and forth. Now we got cart movement. Popular, my stream is heavily pixelated on the Discord side.
That's the Discord side. I can't do anything about that. I'm at 6
Yeah.
actions per second, 1080p.
No problem.
So are we. The good news
I see
is
that
the
we-
YouTube's all clear.
Yeah, looks beautiful. I was gonna say, you saw him deploying the strat of starting to stack a body on that cart. They probably should have done that all along.
Or at least like once it got down the hill at least.
Yeah, and Phoenix is just doing what they've been doing all season, which is just steady pushes, right? Good group ups, good disruption, everything is well timed, and we're seeing that play out here.
Ooh, good shot. Nice dodge.
Ooh,
Ooh.
Akam trying to take out Rockets, didn't get it. Looks like Stone stays up.
They're doing a
Nice
nice stop here
rockets by
though.
Stone.
Minute 59, they could stop them.
Yeah, we got one
Not
disruptor
now.
in the back chasing Rockets. It looks like they're going to get some cart movement in. Well, if they're going to, now is the
.com
time.
just owning the cart right there.
So right now, cart's still moving.
Yep. I think .com is
Looks
focused
like they
on
got
exclusively
checkpoint.
on pushing. Nice.
So Venom right now is in the back line of Phoenix. Gonna
Yeah,
try
just
to flank
waiting.
them from behind.
There he goes up. Assassinate. Nope.
Trying to time out. Oh, misses the cart rider.
Not
Gets
gonna-
taken
not gonna
out.
work.
That's
Valiant
hard
effort,
because you
though.
know somebody's going to respawn right behind you any moment.
Yep. You've got one chance.
We've got Skibo staying in front of cart trying to suppress it. They're gaining a little bit of time there, but now with Ichigo pushing up, that's going to be hard. Let's see what he can do. Gets taken out by Venom. Ozzy and Shotgun takes out one and then loops back to the cart. You could really see
Oh,
how
one behind him.
cart-focused Phoenix is.
But yeah, they've got one guy constantly on it, and it looks like one providing close support.
Yeah, and 1 to 2 going up through the normal disruption routes.
Tell you, I was watching the match earlier today. I was watching the team just constantly try and put 3 people on the cart. It was pretty impressive.
Were they trying to make up time, or was that their starting
Nope,
strat?
That was their strat. Just buy yourself,
mean-
like, create as much of a buffer for that last 10%, you know?
Yeah. See, this is one of the metas is shotguns on cart. It's really easy to defend cart because you kind of dissuade people from jumping on, and you could use heavy peeker's advantage to like pop out and blast them. The downside is the reload, of course.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what you're talking about. There's no downside to shotguns.
Here we're going to start seeing them make the classic arc hold, which is where they hold the triangle formation around the block within the... Oh my god, I just blanked out on the shield room and the shotgun room.
I was just impressed that you name dropped the arc hold.
Arc hold.
Arc hold. And they're the ones who kind of pioneered this originally when Launchpad released after its introduction from Orange. If you guys are old enough to have played Orange.
I've
Oh,
only
yeah.
heard of it.
Yeah, it was the last map that was a color. Oh, here we go. We got 2 in shotgun pushing out.
You know, I started playing
Stone,
on the
heavily pushing up.
actual launch day out of beta, I think.
Right now, they finally made it to the top of the hill.
Yep, they're making the turn now by the health, and well, maybe they're not making the turn; they're at it.
Yeah, and the goal for most teams is to get to about 84%, and so they're still on target to do that with 5 minutes left.
Oh, easily.
Yeah. If Phoenix can take over a triangle, they can possibly push a dark bag from
There you
to
go.
rein them to gain 2 card.
Yeah. See Juvie watching shotgun, somebody in there with him. That's Destroyer, takes him out. Destroyer's just been living up to his name all season so far.
Just the
Absolutely
season,
killing it.
ever since I've seen him, he lives up to his name.
Ever since. Yeah, but we don't want to
Like
talk about Path.
I've left public lobbies because he's in it.
I mean,
You laugh.
me personally, I would love to stay in highly I would love to stay in highly professional players. Well, not professional, but skilled players. Cause
Yeah, I
you
know,
get
but
to
like, there's some
experience-
days where I'm just trying to boost my ego a little bit and like maybe make myself feel better, and like he doesn't do that.
Yeah.
We go boost there. It was a nice kill by Ozzy there. Oh, goes up and gets taken out by Skibos. Skibos packing on that cart.
Then I'll see him in. I would see him in pubs where like he was very clearly the best player on the other team, by far. And while I like the idea of playing with skilled players, it's a fun thing. Playing with mixed of both, like new and very skilled, is very difficult to me.
Oh
Because
yeah.
it's like it's just like because you've got one or two people on the other team who know what they're doing, and so you can kind of plan and expect that. Then there's the new people who they don't know what they're doing, so anything can happen.
We have to give it up to Ark. Up until now, that's the only movement we gotten is what Destroyer just got. So they've done a pretty long hold here.
That
Of
was pretty
almost
long, about
2
2
minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they really set up and they're starting to fall into a groove. It looks like they just weren't warmed up yet. Oh, but here we go. Destroyer's back on that cart
Warm that
somehow.
up.
Magic. They're still on a really good pace, though. With almost 3 minutes left, they still have plenty of time to get all the way to 100%, depending on how they do their group ups.
Oh, the Destroyer snuck by. He's on cart.
Wow.
Get
Amazing
around
that
that
he's just...
bend. Ooh,
.com's in the super sneaky spot above Shotgun.
sprung the trap.
There we go. They got 2 bodies on. Gets taken out. Now they're pushing up. Ark's trying to hold that front formation again. It's always a good idea if you have this many bodies alive to go ahead and take a little bit of advanced ground and don't even let them get any partial movement.
No, agreed. Oh, that was a nice move.
Here we go.
They're through the they're through the tunnel.
Great movement by
Yep.
Phoenix.
I'm really amazed that no one has gotten rockets or any heavy weapons to try to dissuade that
Oh,
cart this whole
True.
last
I've seen
I-
shocks a few times. Could have sworn I saw shocks getting fired a little bit ago. Did I not?
I haven't seen much heavy weapons so far.
I've
I've just
seen
been
zero
seeing
rockets.
pistols all around. Yeah, 0 rockets right now, but I just been
Particularly
seeing
'cause-
a lot of pistol action.
It feels like Dark has 2 Rocketeers because Noble had rockets in the first half. We all know that Odd knows how to use rockets. So they have more than enough capability.
I think right now they're just they don't even need to be using rockets. They're keeping them from the cart.
Yeah.
I do like that the body skin with the like over one shoulder backpack thing.
You mean the sachet? The sash?
Yeah, the sachet.
It's where they're gonna get all their badges.
It's a European bag.
I thought it was for the scouts, you know. As you get your different awards, you can put your buttons on it.
All right, watch yourself there, buddy.
Look, there's nothing wrong. Everybody loves showing off those gold weapons, the skins.
The gold weapons are, it's a mark of pride. It's the only thing in this game you get without just showing up.
Here we go, some more movement. This is good. They're very close to making that turn, and once they make that turn, the probability of them getting a few more good pushes to get further percentage points goes up. So
Yeah.
they've already hit at least 86, 87%. I can't see quite on the screen.
15 seconds left.
87.
Down
So this
to
is a
10
great push
seconds.
by Phoenix. Go coming through.
That's gonna be 0.
And you can see
And that's
that.
it.
Wow, great job by Phoenix. We'll see what
Bring
Dark
those
can do
scores
in
up
terms
real
of
quick.
pushing.
While they're switching over.
So right now, looks like for Phoenix side, top scoring right now is .com with 5,435 score and kills 41 and 38. And on Dark side, looks like top scoring is Venom with 42 and 35 and the top scoring of 4,000.
And it looks like we're about to start, so let's pop back there.
I'm amazed by how close the KDs are on side of the Dark side. You see that Abs is on red with a pretty low KD, meaning that it might be hit reg, might be other issues, but as they switch, that's going to come into play of how much action.
Yeah.
So it shows that Dark is definitely full of killers. And so we'll see how they capitalize on using that to push this cart.
Get the drone repositioned, then I'll bring that back.
Destroyer gets taken out, and you're gonna watch. They're gonna have to double stack this whole way if they want to make up that time. They're not gonna be able to afford to single stack. Ooh, rockets are still up. Looks like .com is down now. .com, an excellent rocketeer. We'll see him making a ton of difference if they can't keep him suppressed in this first half. Oh, nice shot by Ozzy. And card is stopped. This is not looking good for Dark.
There's the lone cart right there.
Thanks.
It's like they weren't even aware that there was somebody in the house waiting for them.
No, there might be a miscommunication in comms there. Maybe they're just sneaky. But here we see that Cart's only got one person on it. They're hitting the top of the hill at a little bit behind what Phoenix did, so probably at least 30 seconds, I'd say. Which at this point in the game is a big deal because this is right at the beginning.
I was gonna say they were at the bottom of the hill at 5 minutes, right?
I think it was like somewhere around 4 minutes, less than 4.
Yeah. And so they were definitely at the top of the hill by 5 minutes. And so they were hitting the top of the hill here at about 4:30.
Not bad.
And that's when we saw the first stall.
Yeah, this isn't looking good.
Oh.
Yeah, no,
in the house.
There's a lot of disruption going on by Phoenix, stopping that court, along with .com with the Rockets.
I was gonna say rockets when moving up goes wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like he's gone. Might have killed himself there.
No,
And
this is
now
gonna be this is gonna be a great time for Dark to be pushing since Rockets are down right now. But Phoenix is still holding the ground and trying to disrupt as much as possible.
Doing a great job.
How different do you
Phoenix is
think the
doing a good
dynamic
job
of
of
this
always-
game would be if Rockets had friendly damage to them?
Very different. It'd be a whole different game. Bad enough they kill me when I'm using them.
Like they can hurt me, but not my friends. I don't understand.
I would be, me personally, on that idea, that would be a great idea. Make it a little bit more
I'd like to see it as an option.
technical.
Like make it a mutator.
True.
I'd be all down for a mutator of that.
Same.
Look, this is a great hold by Phoenix. They barely moved that card around the curve. This doesn't mean that they don't have time to do it, but it does mean they need to get some cart movement now.
I mean, they've held them for a minute and a half at this point. Or at this,
Yeah.
just this spot at the bottom of the hill.
Yeah, Dark is having some troubles at the bottom of the hill.
And you see Phoenix is doing a great job of stacking people right next to cart to make sure they either get right on it to kill the movement when they make that push or to draw them in as bait for the people who are shooting from behind and really pushing up for disruption into the house still, even when they're this far forward. Good movement. We saw Odd on cart there. He's going to do his moringa, as they used to say.
What is his moringa? I'm not familiar.
It was a big thing that Dre said. I don't know if it was true or not, but he said he took those dance lessons to get those moves. So the more you move in real life, the smaller your hitbox gets. And at one point, that was the joke, you know?
That's pretty
Doing
funny.
his salsa.
So it looks like Venom took out .com.
This is a good push, though, right here by Dark. God, I keep wanting to call him Ark.
Yeah, no, I was thinking about that. Like you can kind of get away with it. You just be like, Ark. Yeah.
Dark. Yeah, the whole meta of people was saying Arc as in Dark was as in DARC as in Arc.
I was just going with it. If
So
you use a soft D, it sounds the same.
Yeah.
So with a minute and 30 left, I'm going to think that they can make this checkpoint. They really don't have anything stopping them with this much time. They're under the bridge. That distance to go, rockets will become less and less effective as they get closer to the checkpoint.
I don't know. If Phoenix starts putting a person on the cart and not allowing any movement forward, it can definitely be done.
Go,
Yeah,
Venom's
so
on.
now,
And there,
1 minute left.
But that little bit of movement, you know, before he can get
That's it.
taken out, he's going to get inch by inch.
Like there should be a person on it right now. Because you can't. There we go.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
Dark really needs to do something right now. Someone forced to take out
Ooh, that was
rockets
a good
and
stop. That
Ooh.
was a huge stop.
Yep, that was actually a really good clear. Right now is the time for Dark to move that card if they can get to it. No, but they get cleared out. Destroyer taken out. He's in shield room. Venom gets him.
Not looking good. 18 seconds. Phoenix might actually hold Dark to the checkpoint here. Oh, good clear. 8 seconds.
And it feels like New Year's. Here we go. We got a
Dark's
good
still
push
moving
going
that
on.
car.
Overtime. And then they've... Oh, my gosh.
They got
and
it.
they
Oh
get the
my God.
checkpoint.
Holy
Oh.
cow.
Nice clutch by
That was an
Dark.
amazing push. You saw Odd take up what I call the old percent spot, and right behind that blast shield is Blue defending. Gives a little bit of cover from both sides.
Looks like we got Ozzy in the back line. Gonna go for the flank.
Yeah,
That's
he's
where
going
Ozzy
back
likes
to
to be.
re-hide.
is sneaky.
He likes to be sneaky. That's why I noticed about him so far doing
Now
taking
they're
those
waiting for
corners.
him. Cleared him out.
Ooh, and there he goes. Gets taken out by Skibo. And you'll see that little behind the bridge spot, which is the favorite spot to hold for everyone these days. The higher level of the lobby, the more you're going to find somebody on the back side of that bridge. Now, this is good movement by Dark, which they need.
Yeah, definitely need to make up a little bit of time here.
I would love to still see again 2-3 people on that cart, because now is the time they need to be moving as fast as possible. They can't really
Yeah,
sit
for
when they
sure.
get stalled.
That's what I was saying earlier. You got to create that buffer for the end.
Yeah, because who knows when Abs is going to come out with those shocks we know he's famous for.
Man, every time I saw Abbrackers with shocks, I would be, yeah, nah, I'm not going. I won't be one.
So at this point, they're playing for MMR, right? I will be highly impressed if Dark is able to push this enough to win this match, but what they really need to do at this point is to mitigate MMR for this in case they take the next one and move forward into a control point.
Looks like Dark is about to reach top of hill.
Yep, they just made it to the top of the hill, and they're still moving it.
Oh, they're pushing
Yeah,
pretty quick.
That pretty much didn't stop.
Yeah,
No.
I mean they're going faster pace than Phoenix was at the top of the hill. Phoenix was just getting hold by
Oh,
Dark.
whoa, we got
but-
somebody in chat saying Dark will win now.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh.
Well, they made it up this with lightning speed, and if they can hold this area, this is exactly where Phoenix got held the first time. They basically made it here pretty undisturbed, and then they had that more than 2-minute hold before Destroyer started moving cart.
Yeah, moderation, you can jump in.
Yo, what's up, guys?
What's up,
What
bud?
up,
One's a
moderation?
banger so far.
How's it going, sir? Join us in the booth here. We have moderation.
There you go. Moderation. And so here we see this hold starting. Abrackers going for that shock. Now he needs to run away as fast as possible. See, he doesn't have the dashes, so he tries to hide. Just waiting. This right here is a really good hold by Phoenix. And Abby gets taken out, but he did some real work there. Now they're moving again underneath the rocket bridge. So the hard part is that about the 82-84% is extremely easy to hold teams there for minutes without letting them move an inch.
I've been looking forward to this one for a while.
It's a good
Yeah,
matchup.
for sure.
Moderation at this point in the game. Do you know how far that Phoenix got?
Yeah, I've been watching on YouTube for a bit here.
It also
Okay,
says
so
it at
what-
the top of the screen.
What's your call at this point?
Man, I gotta say, Phoenix is probably gonna hold him here, but I don't know about Corey though.
This is some great. I mean, they're getting a lot of good movement. They started off slow, but they really picked up speed going up that hill.
Phoenix getting a good hold here, though. We're at just at 2
Man.
minutes.
If my predictions were correct, Phoenix is gonna take this one. Then Dark is gonna take Corey. I'm just crossing my fingers right now.
I
gotta-
kind of
looks
think
like- I gotta
Dark
call
will
my
take
bookie.
Corey.
Yeah, but looks like Dark is making some progress. 83%, 88%.
They were.
They definitely do still have a chance at taking this one.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. It's just
I would
one
s-
big giant push can get them there.
If they're not through this next like tunnel with like a 45 seconds left, then it's gonna be rough.
Oh, here we go. Here's some movement now from Juvie.
Is that how we pronounce it? I was gonna go with wavy.
That's probably the Spanish pronunciation, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it's Hoovy.
It is Hoovy.
His full name used to be Juvio Lagrasse.
Oh, okay. Wow,
Oh,
there you
here
go.
we go.
There's
This is a big
that
group push.
So they're
They're
in a minute.
through.
They're just through it. Ladies and gentlemen,
man.
it's a Catalina wine mixer now.
This is gonna be this is gonna be a close one. I have no idea.
They've got 2 pushing up to hold. I hope they're stacking bodies on that cart.
Yeah, I've sailed to Catalina Island 6 times, and unfortunately, there is no Catalina wine mixer.
That you know of.
I thought you were
Right.
supposed to make one, man.
Tell you what, we'll also throw in the name of that European country that only rich people know about.
It ends with a Stan, right?
You wish.
Yeah, I think
we
they're
go.
going to hold
There
it
you go,
here.
good push. Okay,
Yeah,
no,
with
that's
14
gonna be
seconds
cleared.
left, they don't want to risk anything.
Yeah,
9
10 seconds
seconds.
left.
There's only 2 up right now for Dark.
That's gonna be the match right there. So Phoenix takes
Yep.
that one. Let's pop this
Such a
over.
tight match. Wow.
Yeah, that was such a good match.
Like, .com and Destroyer fighting it out for the lead on their side for kills. Almost identical. Destroyer taking one more
yeah.
kill, but .com putting a little bit more time on the cart probably. Wow. Are getting a few more headshots. The point difference is minuscule.
No, the scores
Very
are
similar
incredibly close.
KDs.
Yeah, true. The KDs all around the board are just close.
So you can see Phoenix is a little bit higher on the top end as far as their scores, whereas Dark definitely has it more, like their players are more equal.
Mhm.
Yeah, and Corey's a lot of coordination-based pushing, so I kind of think Dark's going to take it because they've just been playing together for a while, and, you know, Odd's got really good strategies that go back, you know, a long ways, so I feel like they'll be having just a very slight edge. I think both teams will get some points on the board.
Mhm.
And
We got multiple
That's
people
a big
backing up
drop from Phoenix.
the name stating that it is not pronounced wavy. Look, I'm
actually,
just
I
here to
don't think it's
generate
VI.
content.
Isn't that a 6? Isn't it like JUV 6?
No, because it is Juvie, right?
I say Juvie, yeah.
So one of the things I'm interested is what substitutions we're going to get in the next round. And whenever we get into domination, 1v1 skills take a higher priority than certain qualities of group pushes, like you see in Launchpad, where you really need to have a group around the objective. Here it's really about whether or not a 1v1 can take on and win 1, 2, 1.5 of their kills and go for those lockouts slowly over time. And I just think from the lineup I see Dark having extraordinarily 1v1 skills across the board, and seeing that now they've added Voon, so we'll see what happens here
Ooh.
with Phoenix.
Ooh.
Yeah, but I gotta agree with moderation though. It takes a lot of coordination for domination on trying to make sure you have all 3 buttons at the same time and making sure no one gets
Phoenix
to those buttons. But I'm pretty sure my predictions on this match are still Dark because Odd, he
you
has
guys,
old
like,
arts.
no love here for these players like Voon, Destroyer, Abrackers, and .com, and you're telling me that they don't have 1v1 skills?
I mean, there's still good play. There's still there's still top tier players, but I don't know. It's like even. I can't really say
That's
who's
where
better or
I would
not,
go.
but
I would honestly say this is going to be a much more even matchup than I think Payload was.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even that was a nail biter there towards the end. It was so close. It could have gone either way.
But I think this is going to be like that the whole time, and then we're going to see one team's going to pull a score out, and then it's just going to be an avalanche against the other team at that point.
Yeah,
Uh,
But
I
it's gonna
think
go,
I think if we do,
or it'll get 1 point and it'll go the whole time.
I think if we do see a CP, I will give the edge to Phoenix based on their performance on the CPs yesterday against UNSC.
To answer your question in the chat, the moderator joined in the booth here is CB, Anonymous, and Moderation.
Yeah, I'm gonna say 3-2 Dark, and then 300 to 270 Phoenix.
Hey guys,
If we
real
see the
quick,
CP.
just because I noticed in the chat we have at least 14 people live, but we only have
Only
3 likes on the
7
stream.
likes.
So those of you in the chat, could you please smash that like button for us? Get that up
Do
there a
the
little bit.
smashing, smashy.
I'm gonna be interested in who's doing the call outs, because I know Abs is phenomenal at call outs, keeping track of things during game, communicating pushes, and I think just speculation, what I saw there was a few missed opportunities by Dark. Likely was a communication breakdown issue within that last match in Payload, and I think that might be one of the things that's the tiebreaker for these two teams going into Quarry, is how well those communications line up with getting that timing down. But I can't make a call. I'm kind of with Popular on this one, that when I kind of break them down, I see equal strengths in them, and I'd have to coin toss it.
So server crash, that's what we're saying?
Server crash? Yeah, the server wins. Server always wins.
Server wins. Server
Server,
restart, wait 30
always
seconds.
wins.
Everybody played great in that last round, though. That was incredible. And yeah, you're right. It became a nail biter there at the end. I definitely didn't see that coming.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, it's
I knew
honestly amazing how close the top teams are competition-wise, right, for this season.
Stepping away for a quick second before we get started, guys, but carry on.
Yeah, I think you got to give the edge to Odd's team just because, you know, he's a master of strategy. He has been for, you know, since the beginning. And I think that Corey is all about the coordination and the strategy, and I think we'll see a 3-2 Dark.
So here's my question for you guys. There's a couple different takes on how to play Quarry, right? And how much you commit to the basement versus how much you commit to B, and what do you do once you're in those. So how are you guys feeling these teams are going to run it?
So, my opinions, I really say this mine, but I don't think Tunnel is a huge, like, how can I say this? A huge, opportunity to, get to, the base quicker, but I mean, all the way to B, that's more like, how can I put this into words? But I say going through Tunnel is just a time waster for me. I really don't like going to Tunnel, but that's just my opinion.
So yesterday we saw Phoenix send 4 to B right off the start, but I'm not sure if they kept doing that or if they switched to Tunnel.
Yeah, that's actually what we see playing in. I know it's not Hyperdash, but in the Hyper Cup final, we were watching the final, and I know not too many spoilers, but within that Quarry, the NV game against Org on Quarry was a really good one. That NV had a great strategy where how they used the tunnel and how they coordinated coming in and out of B was quite exceptional. And so I'm interested if other people watched that and took it versus what I would call the old death method and D method, where they actually do run 2 through tunnel, where they have one person speed run and one person walk and hold, and that gives them the option then to move, right? So that also assumes that you're going to win your 1v1s at B. Move out without too much loss.
I think sending 2 through the tunnel is a good idea, but as long as those 2 are aware that you do not want to be stuck in the tunnel and have a countdown.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, I think you see a lot of teams that do commit 2 through the tunnel. One holds back at the tunnel opening where they're close to their health, and they can then jump back to their dash and head to B, or then shoot through tunnel for the second dash, or if they're given all clear, just kind of make their walkway through. So well, it'll be interesting because the fastest time anybody scored is I think around 2 minutes and 30 seconds. All three. That was I can't remember if that was done by Death or by D, but it was one of those two, and their times are really close together. But it looks like we're getting started here, and we'll find out from these guys what they want to do.
I think at least one of the points will be via team wipe. Maybe more than one.
I don't see too many quarry points scored without team wipes. Be honest. Whoa. Where are we on right
what
now?
happened?
I was
It
gonna
kind
say
of just like, okay, there we go. Yeah.
I don't know.
So what about time frame? Do you think this is going to be a long, sweaty one or no?
It's a diaper match.
I mean, I would put my
Yeah. Quarry's always a diaper match.
and
You're gonna
as
be there for a
first
while.
point gets taken. So I'll have to. Yeah, I'll have to.
Ooh. Looks like that is a heavily contested tunnel this time around. Here we go. That's countdown. Stone's still in the base. Can't hold it though. And one of the strategies, and I don't know if they're doing it here, but I just saw .com and Ichigo both go through tunnel, and you tend to send your people with the highest accuracy and fire rate through the tunnel if possible, just because that's guaranteed to be a long distance battle. And you send .com just because he's going to fly through that tunnel as soon as he gets that dash. Yeah. Quarry doesn't usually lend itself too much to alternative weapons. I wouldn't be surprised if we see Abrackers at some point try to get a shock to shock the button, but... Go back through the tunnel. Favorite spot. Oh, looks like the stream on our end is glitching out a little bit.
Oh,
Here we go, button
right
hold.
here.
Hold.
Nice one by
Oh,
Dark.
nice save, but what we got? Going back and forth.
Yeah, it looks like this is going more on Phoenix favor. They already got like 2 countdowns.
And if we look at the KDs right now, yeah, Phoenix is leading right now in the kill ratio for sure. Destroyer already at 16 and 6, it looks like. 16 and 9. 12 and 9. Sorry, this is very pixelated. Oh no, I think it is 16 and 6.
Yeah, 16-6. Oh, 17-7, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, countdown for Dark.
I just want to give it up to both teams. We see excellent dashing on both sides. You look at the patterns that they're using, the positions, how they change elevations and keep moving. This is a really good match to take note of for people looking to develop skills. And if we keep...
Dark just needs a B right now. It's a little better.
Yep. Here we
Yeah,
go.
that's good.
Dark's holding B in their base, just lost B. Constant back and forth. It's a good time to give a little shout out to Triangle Factory. They have inside of SideQuest now their new alpha of their game Breachers. If you guys haven't tried it, I highly suggest it. They've done so much work to make our community great. There's no doubt they're going to make that game just as good, if not better. And any improvements they make there will trickle over to us, which is awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
With Breachers is basically Rainbow Six Siege in VR. It's a lot slower than Hyperdash. I was in there the other day and somebody said, I always promote Hyperdash now that's F2P, free to play, so it's out there in the store for everybody to come and join our community. But they said Hyperdash is for people with ADHD. And I was like, well, that's why HD is in the title, right? Hyperdash. We just need advanced Hyperdash. Or advanced dashing Hyperdash is ADHD, right? Here we go. We got a button hold there. 3 seconds. Looks like it's going to be a point for Phoenix. Nice. Whoa. Good job. Phoenix wants this. Phoenix knows they don't want to go back to those control points. They're tired of it. They want that MMR. They want those points. They want to push it up. He is just...
Yeah, that man's just speed running to that base. And that's already a countdown for Phoenix.
We're never gonna know.
Oh man. No, but yeah, whoever said it, whoever went to tunnel, they're just gonna speed run to their base and try to get that.
Watch this. Here he goes again. 1, 2, 3, 4, right past 5. Ooh. Oh, right before you could get there.
Yep.
There we go. Nice run by Stone. I know he's there. Now, I have to give it up in our match to Envy the other day. They had a fantastic strat for how to hold B and then come out and control the outer lobby to keep constant pressure on the enemy base. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure that one was probably developed by Quadio, so shout out to Quadio for that and all the other great work he does in the community.
Nice.
There we go, another point by
Thanks,
Phoenix.
Phoenix.
It's not looking good for Dark. We're gonna have to change something up. Destroyer going out. And you see that position that Destroyer just dashed to, so the dash is closer to red than it is to blue, whereas the health inside of B is closer to blue. So the first thing he did when he dashed out was to try to pick up that extra dash to make sure the other team didn't have it. Yeah, and thank you to those that listened last time and did it.
Oh,
here we go. Another countdown, another countdown.
Phoenix
Double button hold. Oh my god, and here Phoenix goes. Nice win for Phoenix.
Wow.
Oh man.
Hell of a match. Destroyer absolutely destroying it. Look at that. What is that? 33 and 12. My god.
Man, they're playing with a vengeance today after that loss yesterday.
Spoilers.
Oh yeah, my bad. I forgot about spoilers.
No,
Which game was I talking about? Which team was I talking about?
Which team? Yeah.
so many. So many.
Yeah, I was talking about a different match, and I didn't even say which teams.
Yeah. Let's give it up to Phoenix. And I mean, let's give it up to those dash routes by .com. Man, I almost had a seizure watching him do that.
Man.
Yeah, those guys were on fire today, man. That was crazy.
Breakfast is gonna go to your house.
Yep, thanks for having me. Congrats to Phoenix.
Yeah.
Yeah, and great job all around, everybody. Dark
Yeah.
Phoenix. This was an exciting match to watch.
Good job, both teams. two incredible teams going against each other. It's just some that I always liked watching.
Thanks for streaming, Popular. It's always nice when these matches can get out there.